2 days left for the cruise, and it's time to do a little hindsight. My first takeaway from the Saturn cruise, trade routes of the Middle Ages, is Portsmouth. Believe it or not, this turned out to be one of my favorite stops. Lots to see and do there. So don't just look at a cruise itinerary and think like I did, oh, Portsmouth, big, boring, ho-hum. So interesting. Could have used another half day there without any problem. Food on Saturn has been wonderful. I never have complaints about Viking food, but I don't know if the food really is this much better since they changed the menu or not. Only one port was aborted. Yay, Porto, which is no biggie for me because in 4 weeks I am taking an AMA Waterways up the Douro that begins and ends in Porto. So I should have ample time to see Porto. The last stop tomorrow is Bergen, and I never thought that I would be one of those people who would say, oh my gosh, I'm in Bergen again, but yes, I am. The last time was in January on the cruise to nowhere. Service on board is always wonderful, both in the dining room and in the cabin. Viking charges each passenger $238 for tips, which goes to your cabin stewards, they work in teams of 2, and your dining room staff. They work their you-know-whats off, and it's well deserved. Plus, Merle and I also left extra for our wonderful steward, Ihand. Such a sweet man. Works so hard. I think they do about 13 to 15 cabins a day. I'm going to ask Merle her thoughts on this cruise.
Hi, I'm Merle, and I'm traveling first time with my sister-in-law Sheila. It's been a wonderful experience these past 2 weeks on the Viking Saturn. I've never done one of their ocean cruises, just a river one, and they are very service-orientated. The ports of call were very lovely. We didn't get to Porto, but then again, that's one small port. I thought the other stops were great except for Falmouth, which was the excursion we chose, which was the panoramic, was very boring. We could have done without that one. Barcelona was great. I had been there before, but got to see other things. We did miles and miles of walking, which was very good for us physically. And now we are headed towards Bergen. I should mention Amsterdam was really neat. I'd never been there before, and we did Amsterdam on our own, and it really was well worth it to do the Van Gogh Museum on our own. And then I personally had never been to the Anne Frank house, and I found that very moving and wonderful to experience that. And then had a nice, probably a 2.5 mile walk back to the ship, which was very lovely.
What do you think about the food?
Oh, yes, the food was very good considering I consider myself a picky eater. But I tried some new dishes, and they were very good. I even learned how to drink some wine and found some wines that I found very tasty.
And Merle even tried an escargot, and she said it wasn't bad. Escargots are just basically chewy. It's the garlic butter that's all flavor.
And I did try octopus.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So
it was crunchy.
Yeah, that was such good octopus.
So the food was excellent. You could have whatever you want, and then I had the experience that I loved something in one of the specialty restaurants, this Manfredi's, And I just wanted to take it out because I wanted another helping another day, but they don't allow that. So yesterday I went down and had and got a reservation. Went in, ordered the one dish. It was a spaghetti bolognese. Had it. They looked at me like I was crazy, and then I left and went upstairs and joined Sheila for the regular dinner.
Do you think this is the best spaghetti bolognese you've ever had?
It rates right up there.
Thanks, Merle. So now you have the perspective of somebody who's never been on a Viking Ocean cruise. Hope it sways you.